Hey, what's up, guys? So this is my third video of my Linux tutorial series, and this video I'll be teaching you guys how to create users, create groups, how to add a user to a group, delete a user from a group, deleting users and delete groups, things like that. So I'll just get right into it. So the first command I want to teach you guys is the add user command, and just a heads up, like anything we do to like users and groups, we would always need a sudo command because it requires root privilege to like modify users and groups, right? So to add a user, sudo add user, and I want to add a user named user1. And after I press the command, it's going to ask me for a password. So I'll just put in the password. And then it's also going to ask me for like additional information. We can skip it, actually. But if you're like in a company or something, you might actually want to like fill this out. And press Y. And to check the users in our system, you can actually just do cat etc and passwd. It's gonna give us all the users in our system. And if you just want to like list the users and we don't want to ignore all of this, you can actually do cut -d f1 /etc /passwd, and the cut etc need to be lowercase. And what this command basically do is it just shows the first section of a line. So it's gonna just show user1 and it's gonna ignore everything else, right? So now if I do cut -d f1 etc /passwd, sorry, it should be right here. Sorry, the F1, it actually needs a dash too. Yep, and now it only shows all the users, right? And there's actually another command to add a user, which is sudo user add, and then I can do user2. And now if I do this, you can see user2 is right here. And the main difference between user add and add user is when you're doing scripting, you would usually use this command. So the difference between add user and user add is when you would usually use user add when you're scripting. And there's that. And to add groups, it's pretty similar to user add. Adding users, I'm sorry. So you can do sudo group add, and then whatever group you want to add. So I'll do group 1. Right? And just like adding users, there's another command you can use, which is add group, and I'll do group 2 for this. And just like user add and add user, you would use the group add command when you're scripting, and you would use the user add command when you're scripting. And you can actually check out what group and user is in just by using the groups command and the username of the user you want to check. So if I do groups user1, it's going to tell me user1 belongs to the group user. And there's actually another command you can use, which is if you just want run groups, uh, it's gonna tell you all the groups you belong in based on who you are right now. So if I switch into user 1, and I do the groups command, it's gonna tell me I'm in user 1. Let me just exit out of that. And there's also like things like primary groups and secondary groups. So a primary group is, for example, let me switch back to user 1, and I create a file, right? text.txt. Oh, I actually didn't set a password for it, but so if I do, so right now I'm Kelly, right? And my primary group, when I did groups, is Kelly. Your primary group is the first thing that pops up, right? So if I do touch text.txt, I do ls-l, the group that's listed over here is actually Kelly, because this is whoever created the file, and this is actually the group, the primary group of the person that created the file. And yep, and you can actually change this. So if I wanted, but before that, I can add a user to a group by using sudo usermod -a-g, and then it would be the -a means append, so adding, and the -g means you want a group, right? So right here it's saying adding a user to a group. So I want to add group 1 to user 1. So right now, if I do groups user 1, it's going to be listed over here, right? Group 1 is now user 1 is now part of the group 1, and I can actually change the primary group of a user by using the sudo usermod -g, and then the grouping. So I want to change the primary group of user 1 from user 1 to group 1, right? I would do group 1 to user 1. And now if I do groups user 1, it's going to tell me this. Now the primary group of user 1 is group 1. And you can actually also view like the groups and users by using the get int command. So if I want to get all the users, just like when I did cat etc/passwd, I can do get int passwd, and I can also do the same for group. Okay, and when I did the user add command, it didn't ask me for a password, right? But I can actually set a password for it. So when I did user add user, I'll name just user 3, right? Oops, just click. So user 4. Oh no, that's fine. I can actually set a password for it by using passwd and the username that I want to set the password for. And I'll just do 1 2 3 1 2 3. And now if I want to switch into user 3, I can do su user 3 and then the password, and now I'm in. Okay, and I can actually add a user to the group when I'm doing the user add command. So I can do user add -g group 4. I'll just name it group 5 and user 5. Oh yeah, actually I have to create a group first. So I'll just add it to group 1 actually. And now if I do groups, user 5, it's actually part of group 1. And the last things I'll be showing you guys is how to delete a group and how to delete a user. And the command is actually pretty simple. It's just user del and then whatever user you want to delete. So before I do that, I'll just do cut -d -f1 -wd -c. There's user 1, user 2, user and I want to delete all of these, right? I can just do sudo user del, and I think I can actually change this together. Never mind. So it didn't actually let me, because when I did, oh wait, it did let me. Oh, the group, it's saying now the group is not removed because it is not the primary group of user 1. Okay. So now if I do oh, you guys can see user 1 and user 2 is deleted. And if I do just, you guys can see just like user 1, group 1, group 2, and user 3, right? I can use the same command, sudo group del user 1. And now if I do this, user 1 is gone. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time.